Why people marry late these days? Have you ever found out why a lot of young people marry late? People who are due for marriage, why many still tarry, they still wait before they eventually get married, or some don't even marry at all. Have you ever found out why all these are happening at this time? So in this video, I'm going to share with you the reasons why people marry late. First, purpose. The first reason why people marry late these days is because of the purpose of marriage. Now, people have found out more reasons why they should marry. It's not just like before, when people usually marry for maybe to have children, to have sex and to have children and to just be together just for the fun of it, like maybe because of the society, the environment, the way they're seeing other people doing it. So people have found out more reasons why they should get married. That marriage is not just for you to have children, but for you to even be satisfied yourself, for you to be happy with yourself, for you to pursue your purpose and be happy, be fulfilled. So, and people find out that it's better for them to get some basic thing that they need, that going into marriage is not necessarily for them to go and look for happiness or someone to be that will complete them, like all those old age mentality about marriage and all that, right? So people have found out more reasons why they should get married, something more important, not just the superficial that a lot of people look at in those olden days, right? A typical example you can look at is when you look at the function of the mouth. Very long time before, people think mouth is just for eating, for you to put food in your mouth and eat. But later on, people got to know that no, mouth actually has many other functions. It has many other important functions, like for talking, for communication, like for singing, right? Like for even tasting good food, right? For so many nice things. So people have found out more reason for using their mouth and not just for basic survival, which is just to put food in their mouth and eat, right? So the same thing goes for marriage. People have found out more reasons why they should get married and not just to go have sex or have children. We can always get alternative for having all those things. Like some people would tell you this day, I don't have to marry before I maybe even have sex or have children or something. So why do you have to go into marriage, right? So people tarry long and even wait till they really get ready, according to them, get ready or get qualified or be good enough for marriage, right? So people just wait and get whatever they want before they go into marriage. So the purpose is more defined, is more deep than what people are used to before. That's number one reason. Number two reason why people marry late these days is because of this age. Very important, because of this time. This age, what really happens is now many people are not they're not like really into the primitive way of doing things anymore. Like people are more sophisticated, people are more advanced in terms of I can't be in marriage and be suffering. I can't be in marriage and maybe I don't have basic things. So people want to get basic things that they want, that they need, right? And looking at the environment again, people don't want to struggle for a lot of things, just to remove the basic suffering that a lot of people have in marriage. So people want to have more satisfying marriage, not just like the way it was in those days when people can still endure for themselves, with themselves and all that, right? So the environment, this age has actually designed the marriage that people just want pleasure, they just want fun loving marriage, just want to be happy in their marriage and no much problems at all, right? And we can see with all the things that we're seeing on social media, with all the posts, with all the pictures, all the videos, nice videos, so people's life has been kind of upgraded to a particular standard. It has been like put on a particular level that a lot of people are expected to live, and if they live below that, it's just like they are not being fulfilled or they are not living a happy life. So the standard for marriage has been lifted far beyond what we had in those past years, right? So this has affected a lot of young people to delay their time in getting married, because they actually want maybe to get the right partner, they want to get more satisfying conditions, they just want to make sure that everything is settled, is good before they go into marriage. Now, number three reason why people stay longer before they get married is because of their system. Now, I can say this is like a kind of universal system that works, in which case whatever goes up comes down, whatever comes down goes up. So it works like this, that before that, at the time a lot of people were getting married early and people were having children and they're having children and they're having children. Children were all over the place and the population was increasing and all that. So at the point that tendency is going to decline and people are going to reduce that. So it's natural. It's natural. Like, it's just a nature way of controlling things and just making sure things are not too done on excessive, are not too done on overdone. So people now realize that I don't have to even get a lot of children. I don't even. Some people now think I may not even have children. Like, it's not compulsory for me to have children. It's not compulsory for me to say I even want to get married. So the desire is not so much, in as much as some people are thinking, what's really going on? But it could also be nature to just put that desire in people, not to really pursue that as the way the passion was in people in those past years, right? So the nature way of controlling things, before we had people were so passionate about getting married, about having children, and the other people were having children and all that. At a point, it's going to decline. It's going to come down. People is going to reduce that tendency. The desire, the zeal is going to reduce, right? And people will wonder, where is this zeal? Where is it? Like, where are these things coming from? Is there any evil spirit that's bringing up these things? It's not evil spirit. Nature is in control of everything. Very important. Is in control of people's passion, people's enthusiasm, people's energy, right? People's thoughts. So when you look at all of these things, like even with the rate of gay, lesbianism and all that. So in as much as we are looking at the negative side, you want to look at everything comes from something very important, which is from nature. We can look at both the negative side and the positive side. I tell you that in fact everything has both sides. Not even one thing has one negative side and another thing has one positive side. No, everything has both sides. So it's just the one that is known to you, that's the one that you know. But everything practically have both sides. All right. So looking at that the nature's way of trying to reduce that rate of fertility, people increasing just anyhow, people are not even taking care of their children, they're not even caring for their children, they're not giving them the attention they need. So why are you just breeding children when you can't even take care of them, right? why are you just just getting married, having many wives without really having the capacity to take care of them? So the desire for marriage is reducing, the enthusiasm is reducing, not like before, because of all these things. Like, nature is trying to find a way for people to be more competent for marriage, for people to be more ready, to be more efficient in a marriage. If you're going to marry late, it's better for you to marry late and marry right, and be ready for marriage, and be matured, and have all it takes, right, to take care of your spouse, to take care of your children, to take care of your family, right? So it's better you do that than for you to just rush into marriage and start, giving birth to children, and then you can't even take care of them anymore. I mean, eventually, it doesn't make any sense, because it's even breeding more criminals. It's breeding more evil in our nations, right? Because when you have plenty children, parents may not have time to take care of all of them. They may not have attention for all of them, and some will just turn out to be wayward, and so the thing just go like that. So the nature's way of trying to control things, okay, let's reduce this desire for just looking and getting married and all that. So people can now have more birth control. They can now go and do contraceptive measures, and make sure they reduce number of births, and even have more pleasure with sex than just for having children.